One Zambia, One Nation. Thanks for joining us on Zanis News. To present, my name is Juliet Mtele and my sign language interpreter is Emil Damlea. Top stories in the news. 85 suspected anthrax cases recorded in humans. Gender division warns abusers of children. School authorities concerned with pew-pew absenteeism. Mine unites football clubs, scales up marketing strategy. Zanis News in detail. Sinazonga district in Southern Province has recorded 85 suspected cases of anthrax in humans, while 40 livestock and 4 wildlife animals have died in the area as of yesterday. Both provincial and district advocacy communication and technical working groups have since intensified sensitization campaigns in high-risk areas to prevent a further spread of the disease. Details in this report.
Sinazonga district in Southern Province has recorded 85 cases of suspected anthrax disease in humans and 40 cattle mortalities, while 4 wildlife animals have also since died. President Againde Hichilema last Tuesday, while in Mamba, said that government will work together with traditional leaders and local authorities to wipe out the anthrax disease in the district.
Anthrax issue ahead, we need to control. Your government will work with the local authority here, with the chiefs, with the community to wipe out the anthrax disease outbreak. We don't need those diseases because we want to export beef. When the government calls for vaccination of cattle, please bring your cattle. I understand the cattle that are affected were not vaccinated.
The veterinary department has attributed the resurfacing of the anthrax in the district to the consumption of the dead wildlife animals, namely hippos and other domestic livestock.
Animals are dying because the hippos from our side, they interact with, actually the same hippos on the lake. Since we are sharing the lake on the other side, they interact with our domesticated animals. And the spores where the animals or where the hippos grazing, inhalation, if any liquid drops on the grass, our animals also go there and graze because there's green grass there. So as a result, they're interacting and exchanging saliva. That's why you're finding that most of the animals that are dying are those that are interacting with hippos, and hippos are dying.
Meanwhile, the Advocacy Communication and Technical Working Group under the One Health has already started sensitizing communities on the dangers of anthrax.
People in certain communities are consuming meat from hippos that have died. So we also have our colleagues from Department of National Parks and Wildlife who are present in this meeting, who are with us to try and find ways in which we can find quick and effective disposal methods of carcasses of hippos that die. What we need is to have communities that are empowered with information so that the moment an animal dies, whether a wild animal or domestic livestock, this information quickly reaches the relevant authorities so that they move in and ensure that the carcasses are disposed of.
Pride Warrior reporting in Sinazonga District, Southern Province.
In a related development, Muchinga Province Permanent Secretary Henry Mukungule says the province has enough stock of antiretroviral drugs for people on treatment to access without defaulting. Mr. Mukungule said yesterday that Kalintekwa ground in Shwangandu, where the district organized the commemoration of the national HIV testing, counseling and treatment, he called on everyone to be responsible and know their health status for various ailments, including HIV status. He said the drug supply chain for ARVs and other tracers are always available for the people to access everywhere. And Kawoma Town Council has procured earth-moving equipment for the road maintenance, and in the district, the development has triggered joy to local people who have long advocated for better roads. The equipment, purchased at a cost of 2 million kwacha from the 2022 Constituency Development Fund, includes a pair of graders, front loaders and compactors. Council Public Relations Officer Mike Daka said the local authority awaits the arrival of all equipment before officially distributing it to Kawoma Central and Mangango constituencies. Now also in the news, Senanga Council Authority has procured earth-moving equipment for opening up the area to development in Western Province. Senanga Council Public Relations Officer Kumoyo Akakandelwa says the procurement of the equipment will ease the operationalization of the institution. Rogers Fiabipa now reports.
Most rural authorities in the country have been finding challenges to execute their mandates, falling under their jurisdiction due to limitations in operation tools. With the increased Constituency Development Fund CDF, most councils are acquiring appropriate equipment in order to provide suitable services to their community. Senanga Town Council has procured earth-moving equipment using 2023 CDF in order to open up most areas and deliver services closer to the people in the district.
2023 CDF, most of the money under the 2023 CDF, we procured the earth-moving equipment. So this was done when we looked at the way our terrain is in the district, where the CDFC committee decided that it was important that these earth-moving equipments are bought so that we're able to open up the township roads that we have, because this will actually improve the economic activities that we have in the district. That's why it was so important that these things are procured as soon as possible to improve the economic activities as well as the welfare of the people of Senanga district.
The enhanced CDF has enabled the local authority achievement other projects that are being appreciated by the communities.
Kuli mwanako yono luizi nge bataspatela sema nyando no lufumana nelia mangata hulu. Banana babangata ngata mu mwana mayenya bashwezi mwa mezi bakinsa kufulo wanga mikolo kuli bastoti mine kuli basenanga. Nika chenule nsafisa witumelo walo nakakulu first party la sisi sikako na kulutusa kuswaza kwa misipili yono luyako na matala maneni ngundi. Mana amoni stoti nisinanga.
Na manyando kia matu na uluso likunyandamo. Akuli kuya kwa spatela esiku bata masherenge akuli mukwele ma transport fo kumwena una wena wakula. Chole spatela chona sa stomile fa lwaitumela kwa muso pangile musebezo chwana kwa CDF. Melu kupakuli baekeze kuli spatela sesi fele kuli manyando uluso likunyanda fa afele lwaitumela kwa muso waboye chechi oso likupanga musebezo mutuna omundeo.
And the Council Public Relations Officer Kumoyo Akakandiro highlights some of the challenges Senanga Lolo community was facing before the construction of the health post.
In a health center, this is a health center that has been built under the 2022 Constituency Development Fund. And it has come at a great time when the people of Senanga district, especially around this area, were walking long distances to access the nearest health facility, which was more than 5 kilometers, and that's more than the stipulated, or I would say the standard according to the World Health Organization. So this health post actually, it came as a package. It comes with a water reticulation system as well as a staff house.
CDF is a really game changer as development that previously appeared unachievable and now being realized throughout the country. Rogers Fiabipa reporting for Zanis in Senanga district of Western Province.
Thank you, Rogers, for that report from Senanga. Now, Muchinga Province Permanent Secretary Henry Mukungule has advised the council to complete stored Constituency Development Fund CDF projects that have reached between 80 and 90%. Mr. Mukungule was speaking during an engagement meeting with Mpika district heads of government departments. Details in this report.
Central and local government in Mpika district have been urged to use the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, to complete stalled projects. Muchinga Province Permanent Secretary Henry Mukungule is in Mpika district to appreciate the implementation of the Social Cash Transfer Program and inspect projects in the district. Mr. Mukungule says using CDF to complete stalled projects, which are at 80%, will be cheaper.
So the advice that government has given is that where we can, especially for those projects that are at 85, 80, 90%, we would like to see a situation where these projects just go to waste like that. So it has been advised that we can also fall on CDF to apply for completion of those projects so that people start receiving services.
The way to go is to make use of what is available, which in this case is the CDF. We explore the avenue of using those funds to finish some of the structures. But
And Impika District Commissioner David Siame has assured the provincial administration of teamwork in the implementation of projects.
So we are committed as a team, like we do always in this office, together with the team. We have the DJOC and other HODs. We work as a team, both the central and the local government.
Peggy Coutinho for Zanis in Impika, Muchinga Province.
We now take a break. More stories still to come.
The Issue is a program that looks at topical issues happening in the country. Watch The Issue every Friday at 19:30 hours, only on Zanis TV, Channel 6 DTT and Channel 458 DTH on Topstar. Don't miss.
Welcome back. The Gender Division has warned that the current hunger crisis should not be used as an excuse to abuse children in exchange for food. Following a case of child abuse in which a former deputy head teacher in Nega area in Mazabuka district is alleged to have impregnated a minor, Gender Division Director Nchimunya Nkombo stated that the hunger crisis should not be used as an excuse by families to send children to sell food handouts. Kanzela Habwanda now reports.
Several stakeholders have come on board to fight gender abuse. With cases on a rise, Gender Division from Cabinet Office is in Mazabuka district, following up on gender-related issues.
So what we are doing now is we are going around in the communities to try and sensitize people on other means, other ways, options of what they can do to try and deal with the stresses and not resorting to fighting. There's people who always, just speaking very badly, bad language, because now we don't know where to find the food. Your friend is trying to ask you, where are we going to find food to feed the children? The language which is used is really so bad, and that is really abusing the next person. It can be abusing the husband, it can be abusing the wife, it can be abusing the children. So everyone can just end up being abused because you have no means of getting what you need in the home.
The division, led by the director Nchimunya Nkombo, is in pursuit of an alleged case of a deputy head teacher who alleged impregnated one of the pupils, but instead was transferred to another school. The Gender Division further cautioned parents and guardians against taking advantage of the hunger situation to abuse children's rights.
One case in particular which is still under our pursuit, involving a minor who was defiled by a teacher, deputy head actually, who eventually went on transfer to some other school after that case erupted. And so we are still pursuing it because nothing has been done to the perpetrator, and the family is still complaining because the girl is pregnant currently.
Mazabuka District Commissioner Oliver Mulamba advised families to access relief food being provided by government.
The government has introduced free education, and the girl child is in class is being abused by a deputy headmaster. And that deputy headmaster is transferred for whatever reasons. Meanwhile, that girl child is pregnant. I have taken keen interest on that one. Let that one not be buried in the sand.
On the other flanks, Mazabuka Educational Department is delighted with the attention given to a girl child and wishes it can be extended to a boy child in giving it attention. Kazala Wanda, Zanis, Mazabuka District, Southern Province.
And in a related development, school authorities in Limulunga District of Western Province have expressed concern over absenteeism of pupils from classes due to hunger that has hit most homes. Makuku Primary School acting head teacher Pomulomba Munjanga said pupils whose parents were hit by the drought do not come to school regularly because they struggle to learn on an empty stomach. Stella Goma has the rest of the details.
The school authorities in the Mulunga district of Western Province have thanked the government for disbursing the emergency social cash transfer amidst the hunger that has crippled vulnerable households due to the recent drought disaster. The school head teachers have said the relief funds will positively impact the well-being of pupils.
The drought that we have experienced as a country, as a school, we've been experiencing poor attendance because learners, when they sleep on an empty stomach, they don't come to school. And we really appreciate the initiative that has been put by the President for the emergency cash transfer. I think it will go a long way. We still appeal that even those that have been left from this program, they may be considered also.
These children, they came to school with the hunger, and this also disturbed the way the children were coming to school, because they could come this day, the other day they don't come to school. We are appealing to the government to look into the issue of providing schools with the school feeding program.
Meanwhile, Limulunga District Assistant Social Welfare Officer Lorraine Hikaumba has disclosed that 8,500 people have been captured to benefit from the emergency social cash transfer.
Currently doing the small checks where we have randomly sampled some of the areas where they are paying the emergency social cash transfer. And so far so good. We are encouraging them that they should be sitting down, plan together as a family so that they buy the basic needs which they are lacking. It's not everyone who was captured. Others were left out, so we are appealing to the government to continue. All in all, we are so grateful because the huge population has been covered, but obviously are those that were not captured during the time due to one reason or the other.
This development has delighted Limulunga residents.
Uitumela huru kubo president waluna kakuli neluziele hile nelulila nelulapa mane nikushwa ine bukalu kenela kono alutofumana kuli muso huo munde chwana walwa nkwela walwa muhela ufitsa luta wetu na kumuso osko afieleza kwa kono kuzwela pipa kuli batuneba ziele hile nelukona kuina lusina selucha.
Stella Goma reporting for Zanis in Limulunga District, Western Province.
Stakeholders taking part in the forthcoming Kabelenge Ward by-election have been called upon to adhere to the Electoral Code of Conduct. District Electoral Officer Felix Mwila made the call during a stakeholder briefing held at Kritas Primary School. Lois Changwe has the details.
In order for the Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, to deliver credible elections, all electoral stakeholders are required to abide by all the electoral regulations. And this was the message by the District Electoral Officer, DEO Felix Mwila, to all the political parties participating in the Kabalenge Ward by-election in Mwansabombwe District.
To the political parties and the candidates, you are expected to adhere to the Code of Conduct. The Code of Conduct is by law so that we uphold the electoral process. ECZ is committed to deliver credible elections in a free and fair environment. ECZ will play its part. You, our stakeholders, you also play your part.
And the political parties taking part in the by-election pledged to carry out peaceful campaigns.
Ifo pamonga fwebe na Mwansabombwe, fwebe na Kabalenge Ward. Tufire fe tuwaikatana, pantu ya One Zambia, One Nation, tuwakwata mwe.
Kampeni yende mumutende ukulingana nefyo chifuire chaba. Pantu election nefyo ya ishibikwafye, te lubuli, te kulwa.
Ama election te fyongo nangu chimfurunganye chili chonse. Ma election yaberere ko pamulandu wakutila tufuire tuwaleta wiyantanshi munchende yesu nga muno mukabalenge wadi wonse te pamulandu wakusara kwa ma political parties abali mu filongano fya pusara wonse tulibena kabalenge nangu tulibena Zambia.
The by-election was necessitated following the resignation of a councillor for Kabalenge Ward, Justin Ngosa, of the PF to pursue a career in the local government. Lewis Changwe, Zanis, Mwansabombwe, Luapra Province.
Unified Financial Services in Kalomo has donated 30 iron sheets at Buliabela Secondary School in Dundumwezi constituency to roof up dormitories for girls. Kalomo Branch Unified representative Sandra Gomez says proper shelter for girls will prevent them from renting rooms that exposes them to immoral vices. Here are the details.
Effort to give the girl child a conducive learning environment. Unify has donated 30 iron sheets towards the completion of a girls' dormitory at Vuliambeva Secondary School in Kalomo.
This is a significant moment as we give back and address the needs identified by Vuliambeva Primary and Secondary School. The need for a unity block dormitory to accommodate the girls. This need arose to prevent them from renting shop spaces that has up to now left them vulnerable to early marriages, pregnancies, and contracting diseases.
Charles Mwanambala is District Education Board Secretary.
I'm reliably informed that this structure will house over 20 girls when it's fully completed. Our girls have been renting some structures at the marketplace, making them vulnerable to bad vices.
Girl pupils at the school were renting in the nearby shops. Chief Chikanta, speaking through his representative, appreciates government's cooperating partners' quest towards the advancement of the girl child, especially in rural areas. Helenas are also appreciative of this gesture.
On behalf of my fellow pupils, my heart is filled with utmost joy because of the special gift of iron sheets and other offers given to this by Unified team. This is a very rare opportunity in Kalomo district, receiving such a special gift from among all the schools in this district.
Reporting, Martin Mazekwa, Zanis, Kalomo in Southern Province.
Lastly, in sports news, National Division 1 League team Mines United of Kabwe is changing the mentality for Zambian football by seeing themselves as a business, as they have stopped relying heavily on one sponsor but are able to generate their own income as well as attract fans. The club has scaled up its marketing and scale strategy that is able to fill the stadium and attract more sponsors. In their first National League fixture, in which they lost 1-0 to Concola Blades on Sunday, Mines United attracted over 15,000 supporters that filled the President Stadium with total gate takings of 248,500 kwacha. Daniel Billy has more in this report.
It was unprecedented turnout at President Stadium for the much anticipated National League clash between Mines United Football Club and Concola Blades Football Club in Kabwe district. With an electrifying atmosphere of 15,345 soccer fans coming from every corner of Kabwe, it is a testament that the exceptional leadership and dedication of Mines United chairman Matthew Mowan is geared to reviving football and delivering top-tier management in the district. Despite Mines United falling short with a 1-0 defeat to Concola Blades, the event was a clear success in terms of attendance and atmosphere, with the crowd being one of the largest ever seen in a National League fixture. Concola Blades gaffer Beston Chambeshi is happy with the attitude and character of his players.
I'm just happy with the result. Nationally, 3 points away matters a lot. So let's hope we continue pushing. It's the first game, we have to look for the coming game also.
Mines United head coach Ruben Piri is disappointed with the results, but not the performance.
They put up a fantastic performance. I think the stanches that we gave followed up to the last whistle until we forced the penalty where we missed it. And I think it's a learning process for these young players.
At the end of the match, Over 248,000 was realized through gate takings. Indeed, good management, when paired with community engagement, yields results that go beyond the pitch. Mines United may not have gotten the win, but support from the fans lays a solid foundation for the team's success in future. Daniel Billy, Zanis News in Kabwe District.
Thank you, Daniel, for that report. Now, as we end the news, a recap of the stories that made headlines. 85 suspected anthrax cases recorded in homes. Gender division warns abusers of children. School authorities concerned with pupil absenteeism. Thus, Mines United Football Club scales up marketing strategy. Thank you so much for staying with us. Remember, we're one Zambia, one nation. My name is Juliet Mtele saying bye-bye and God bless.